Hello, Pisces, and welcome to your Magic and Miracles reading with me, Melissa Joy. Now, Big Papa, and this is the big day, sad, and the Time Master, the one who makes everything possible here in our realm, is bringing in the upper world, talking about all of our dreams have the power to come true now, because we've been working this magic longer than we know, especially these last 2 to 3 years, and it's time to inherit. These things are ready to come through, to come in, and to see what you've been believing. But there is an exchange that needs to occur. And you might go, well, that's not new to me, because it's showing us that what you've been going through has been quite a bit of sacrifice, self-sacrifice. And it's letting me know, not the sacrifice of self for the sake of self, but the sacrifice of the self for others, other things, other situations, maybe even stuff larger than life, bigger than yourself. And that's what he's asking for, to give up the lost years. Those years of sacrifice, the things where you missed out, the heaviness, the dustiness, the empty cartons, the weight of that, and maybe even the W-E-I-G-H-T, because often if it involves a W-A-I-T, waiting and waiting and waiting and serving and going, that it can involve the other as well, because you begin to put so much stress and so much cortisol and issues into your system. And Big Papa's saying, give that to me. Surrender your weights and your burdens unto me, because I want to bring you into this new life. I want you to feel the magic of who you are. Vote for that, Pisces, the magic of who you are. Let's get into some of that. Now, I'm going to see how well I move these cards coming on in here, because they are our body, mind, soul, and spirit. Let's see what magic and miracles we have for Pisces. Detox, cleanse, and restore yourself. Okay, so it's time to take a closer look at the magnificent work of art that you are. Craft, create, the wisdom, the anointing, the blessing of who you are, because, okay, I see. So when you've been trapped in a lot of sacrifice, you know the payment and the price without the rewards. You might know the testing without the blessing. Doable. The key is within your grasp. I love it. And the key is lighting up. You're able to reach out and shatter these things that have hemmed you in and held you in. No more looking through a plate glass window. It's kind of like Five of Pentacles when they're sitting outside the door, but they have the key. You just need your permission to go on in. And this energy coming on in here is saying, hey, you are worth it. It is time. We are ready for you. That you don't have to pay any price, give anything up, sacrifice anything in order to be worthy or approved or ready, or there's lots of secrets I hear him talking about. So what are those secrets? The Magician and the Mirror. When you break on through to the other side, ooh, Pisces. Well, we are the whole zodiac, but your sign is the one who's breaking on through to the other side. May 23rd is March 23rd, okay, is when Pluto is moving into Aquarius, and that's the breakthrough. But he's letting you know it's able to do it now, to begin to lay down those sorrows, those scars that have marred your eyes, that have grown weary upon your soul, that have created so much doubt and chaos and friction and desolation. Like feeling like the only one, carrying the whole world on your head. I want to get some of these cards for you, love. Ooh, look at that Page of Swords, you lighting up. I can see all the keys in this desk lighting up as well. Some of you, there may be some work for you to do if it's talking about your desk. Have you hidden away old information and old ideas? Maybe set away your pen, your palette, your whatever, for feeling like, you know, all this self-sacrifice. And when you talk about lost years, you might be feeling like a failure, in a rut of like, what do I have to give? What worth do I have? All I have are all the wrong answers, all the whatever. But it's saying, no, you don't. You have the key, and it's right within your reach. Just break through. Now, I'm not telling you punch a hand through no glass, but it's talking about that looking glass. If you don't like what you see, then move that false reality out from in front of you. Reach on through. It's weird. It's like an elevator box. And there's death, because I see old eucalyptus just gnarly stuck on down there with you. So let's see what this has to do about, because all this is moving you into the magic and the miracle of who you are, so that every day you live your dream life. That's what I'm seeing. Beta Two of Swords. Not having to wait around to figure out what you should choose. They're talking about initiation, some healing of that, some Chiron in the house of self, standing forward and not waiting to see what everybody else picks and then putting yourself last to take whatever's left over, to do what no one else wants to do. They're saying initiate and not assert yourself against others, but assert yourself with yourself. Assert it when you see it. Ooh, I'd like that. Go for it. Go for what you like. That has been the sacrifice, is doing what you don't like, what you don't want, and what nobody even wants. Okay, Pisces, that is rough, ready, and raw. And that is Tower. That's that lionfish. These suckers, they're tiny, but boy, are they poisonous. Any tip that you touch is deadly enough to kill a human being. So that's why they're saying, don't mess with distress. Choose what you like. Go for what you love. Begin to step forward to it, because it being so obvious, it's obvious that you know. Now, they're telling you to go in it, to move in it. When you feel that uprising, go in it, follow it, step to it. You know, if you want to get out and have some fun and you want to go shopping or go look outside or hop on a swing, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Do those simple things that bring you such joy, because they're giving you life. It's like a car, it's putting the key in, but turning it. Give yourself permission to turn the key, to turn that new leaf over to what? Into a life that you love. No more loss and no more being lost. Okay? Because it goes to show you are not clueless. You know exactly what it is you desire. You feel it. And it's just a little inkling, a little urge, a little whatever, but you're like, no, somebody else might want it. And somehow there's been this thing that's kind of like melded and merged in with your framework falsely, that if you have what you desire, someone else is going to have to do without. Spirit, you're coming along with Big Papa in the upper world, and heaven says, you let me take care of that. They're like, I'm here to lead and guide everyone. And how would you know? If you desire it, you go for it, okay? If it's within your reach, take hold of it. If it's in the power of your permission, give it. And then that leads to the, look at that, Ace of Pentacles. No more of those maniacal lying eyes, those trickster eyes, those transformative eyes of having to change and shift, because that's been very expensive on your soul's worth, all right? It's like running a credit card. Every time you try and change your mind, change your desire, which is your truth, that has been expensive. And they're telling you, not just on you, but on life itself. Life is languishing because it longs for you to be fulfilled. Life thrives off of our desires being fulfilled. Life thrives when the bee pollinates the flower. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay. Well, I hope you choose you every day in every way. Trust yourself. Your simple delights are beautiful to our world. And when you are fulfilled and satisfied, it makes my world a better place. Don't ask me how. I just know it to be true. And as you begin to live it, you're going to see it and know it as well. So if you like this video, consider like, sharing, and subscribing. Also, you could leave your comments or compliments down below. Let me know how you are and what's going on in your life. I'd love to hear from you. So stop back by real soon. I love you. Bye.